First, I feel happy. I'm glad that me and my friends, the 5 of us from Empower Group, we got the mandate. We are selected by the students to be the representative. First of all, it's a good thing, and I would like to say thank you to all the voters. Second thing, I personally feel it's not a great victory because only 4% out of the population of UTAR Kampar students came out and vote. So only 4% of UTAR students want us to represent them, and where are the rest? So this is another thing that I'm quite upset. After all the campaigning, after all the news that spread around, or after all the challenges that we face, after all the heated debate, the percentage, the voter turnout rate has decreased from the first year of election in 2008 until now, the third election in 2010. So yeah, I feel happy, but at the same time I feel a bit upset because of the low turnout rate this year. It's very hard to say because students, they have lost confidence and trust on SRC. If I'm the student, I would feel the same too, because the first question I'll ask, why must I vote? What has the SRC done for us, the students? Many students will ask these questions and they'll give you the answer. The previous SRCs did nothing. They can't be blamed because this is the fact. Okay, it's very unfair to say that the previous SRCs, they never do anything. Yes, I believe they did their best, they tried their best, but the voters, the students, what they want to see is a very concrete, very prominent, something that they can see, something that is tangible, you know. If they can see something that, you know, benefit them, then they feel, yes, SRC has worked for us. But all this one, never. The student never see something, a big changes, you know, in their life in UTAR. That's why students already give up in SRC. So if you ask me, will the voter turnout rate increase next year, then it will be up to our performance. If we can do well in this one short year, 1 year is very short. If we can do well in this 1 year, I believe, yes, the voter turnout rate will be increased. But if we cannot live up to the expectation, then I'm not sure whether there will be a team competing for SRC next year. Yeah. SRC must work together with the students, and they must as well work together with DSA, okay, to have a better environment in UTAR. First thing first, as I said during the campaigning, we'll have the first thing we'll do is to have the monthly dialogue session. Okay, all this while, people out there have to know that all this while, the culture in UTAR Kampar is, first thing, many students don't know what is SRC. Second thing, many students don't know what's the role of SRC. And thirdly, those who know what is SRC, they don't know how to reach their representatives effectively. So the first thing you're gonna do now is to have a monthly dialogue session. Okay, this is a thing, you know, where you get back to the people. You know, without these people, you're not here. So you have to get back to the people. You have to listen to them, to collect feedback, to have a data collection. With data collection, with feedback, with suggestions, with ideas, with complaints, then only, you know, we can proceed to another step of action. Yeah. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do lah. Students have a lot of complaints. They want many things. Okay, they have to know that SRC members are only 13 of us. We cannot fulfill all the demands, because we are also students, okay? We are students like them, but since we are your elected representatives, of course, we do our best, okay? So we hope students will be with us, okay? If you want to complain, yes, I welcome complaint, but make the complaint into a constructive one. A complaint not to condemn anyone, but a constructive one. And if you have a better idea, share it among us, share it with SRC, because all of us are still students of UTAR. So yeah, students will have a lot of things, you know, to ask for, you know, since they don't trust SRC anymore. They don't give, you know, they just don't care about SRC anymore. So if SRC can show that, you know, they can do something, students will eventually come and support us. Yeah. We all must know that UTAR has limited land. Okay. When you have limited land, you cannot have a lot of parking space, because it's limited parking space. This, you know, students must know this one thing. Okay, this is the students part. They must know. But for the management part, they must also come up with a better solution, because this parking issue is not a new issue. It has been ongoing, you know, since few years ago. So my suggestion is, the suggestions from my Empower group is, okay, we have few suggestions. Since transportation is a very important mode, you know, to come to school, people need transportation to come to school. We improve the bus system. Since, you know, some people tired, or some people don't know, or some people feel it's very far to cycle to school, take bus. Okay, UTAR provide bus, but students will complain, bus always, always crowded, you know, not much bus. So we would like to suggest and, you know, work for it, that the bus can make more rounds, you know, into Westlake, where the students stay. And, you know, we also suggest that, you know, UTAR should come up with a monthly pass or a semester pass, where those with pass, right, you know, you can just hop on the bus anywhere from Westlake to UTAR, or from Block A to Block I. By having this pass, first thing, they'll save money, okay, because 70 cents per trip, you know, for such a short distance it's quite expensive and taxing for the students now. So by improve the bus system, one thing, students don't have to drive to school anymore. Second thing, okay, you can save money, right? And third thing is environment friendly, you know, people use bus. So if you can improve the bus system, then eventually it will help to solve the car park problem in UTAR. So I just hope that no matter what it is, you know, be with SRC, okay? Show some support to SRC, okay? If SRC don't have any support from the students, how can the SRC fight for the students? Yes, leaders should be fighting for the students, but leaders must get support from the ground as well. So support the leaders that you are elected. If you are not satisfied with what the leaders are doing, please give them, you know, feedback. You know, please tell them that, you know, this is your idea. Please tell them that this is your problem. You know, get in touch with your leaders, you know, and support SRC, so that SRC can play a better role in representing the students.